All right, I need to open the chats now because we are running Restream. Hold on one quick second, guys. I'm just getting the multi-stream set up. And boom. All right, now doing a quick test. See if it works. Test, 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 test. Okay, sweet. Looks like everything's running smooth. Okay, awesome. So for those people that are wondering why I am doing Pokemon Unite instead of, first off, I want to check the audio. Audio's working. For those people that are wondering, that are just filtering on in, why I am doing Pokemon Unite instead of doing my typical Harry Potter baby. What about Harry Potter? But what was I gonna say? The reason why I'm playing Unite instead of doing my regular Shiny stream, for those people that are wondering, is because about a week and a half ago at New Year's, I brought over my Switch and I accidentally left Brilliant Diamond at a friend's house. So I currently do not have the game. I contacted him today and actually am going to go hopefully pick it up later. He hasn't found it yet, so that's also a concern, but best of luck to me, I guess. So, but for now, we are going to be doing just some gameplay of Pokemon Unite. For those people that don't know, it's like the MOBA version for just the overall Pokemon. I know for those people that obviously aren't really interested in Pokemon Unite, then obviously probably not going to stop by. But for those people that just kind of wanted to hear me talk while I play games, then I'm of course here to finally answer questions and have conversations with you guys again. But what was I going to get rid of? I was going to get rid of the, not the countdown timer, shiny encounter rate. Yes, that's what I was getting rid of. And then I was going to refresh the subscription goal count. But how are we doing, HK? I don't know what you meant by Harry Potter, but obviously, well, not obviously, but I think Harry Potter's great. Huge fan myself. Starting him out, we're at 8:34 on the day, I think, and then we're gonna end it on the end of February, which is like, oh, so month is 02, we'll say 25, 2022. Yeah, there we go. Goal is updated. All right, cool. It's been a while since I played this. Are you of Amish background based on your name? I am not of Amish background. My parents just named me Eli, or Elijah's my full name, based on the fact of the matter that my dad specifically is a fan of the prophet Elijah. Also, you can't see the full screen in this, so we might actually need to do a little bit of a change when it comes to trying to do a full fit on this. But yeah, no, that's kind of the history, Elijah the prophet from the Bible. Obviously not trying to get political with that or anything. or talk about religion and stuff, but just for those people that are curious, that's kind of the story behind that. How am I going to be able to play without a full screen? I didn't really think about that part. Actually, wait, you know what? I just realized it would be Window F, I think is what it was. No, it is not Window F. All right, Window V maybe? No, definitely not Window V. Man. I'm figuring stuff out right now, guys. Oh, that's why. Control V. I think it's Control D. It's Control something, guys. Maybe it's Shift F. I'm trying to remember how the. There it is. Shift F. Oh, but no, that's not right. That just drags it if I just do Shift. So it's not Shift. Maybe if I just remove and then do a reset on the capture card, that'll probably just fix it. Oh, it's not gonna do it when I do the game capture. I have to do... I thought it would be under game capture. Because obviously you've got image window. Video capture device would be like webcam. Thought it would be under game capture. No, this ain't right. They changed the general sources recently, so it's kind of weird. Because I've got game capture, then I've got window capture, and I've got video capture device. It's video capture device. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, finally. Got things all figured out. I apologize with that one. And then we go Shift F. Drag it, make the screen a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, awesome. And it looks like they've got some new Pokemon in this game. This is interesting. Okay, so I haven't played this game in Lord knows how long, which is why I'm a veteran class 3 for those people that are curious about my overall ranking. But yeah, I'm thinking, obviously, you know, hopefully I'll be able to get back to my regular streaming with the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shiny hunting, starting sometime on Thursday is kind of the goal. Just got to be able to bring the game back, obviously, which is why the title is what the title is. And then I'll be able to answer your guys' questions and everything as I used to do on the other stream. Of course, if you want me to answer any of your questions on this stream, then I'm more than happy to. It's per usual. But yeah, no, just glad to, I mean, I guess be back after being sick from COVID for so long. So definitely going to enjoy being able to talk with you guys again. But this is just going to be kind of a one-time thing of playing Pokemon Unite. I'll be doing my shiny hunting, like I said, back again on Thursday. All right, here we go, baby. So I've played this game. I've played this game about once since the first initial season. So overall, as far as it goes, I should not be too shabby. Also, I want to stories. All right, got it ready up, baby. We're gonna go with Venusaur. Venusaur is definitely my favorite character to play so far, I would have to say personally. I've played a lot of other characters, but I just like how his abilities are very much so like well balanced, I would say. Definitely gives you that kind of opportunity to like tank around and like absolutely crush people and have some really good attacks, but also at the same time not get absolutely, you know, outclassed by defenders and speedsters. So it's got a really well all-rounding to it, but I haven't played the game in a while, so who knows what the buffs and the nerfs are since I last played. All right, let's do this. All right, now first question is, of course, is who the frick's gonna run middle? So you're running jungle. Yeah. It's interesting to see all the like Winter Wonderland character stuff. It's kind of cool. Well, that's rude, Score Bunny. Oh, no, let's not mess with that. That's just asking to get messed up. What's our jungler doing? That's the real question. Well, Zeraora, come here, come here, come here, fight. No, 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 don't be a little baby. Yeah, get out of here. Get wrecked, scrub. We're here for what was bees. Now bears. Oh, I got the ping. Hate to see it, don't you, Score Bunny? Yeah, I hate to see it there, eh? Yo, we're gonna need to get out of here, Score Bunny. We're gonna need to get out of here. Grab myself a little berry. They're in grass? No, they're not in the grass. They're above. Bro, let me get this level up. Good sir. You push to 5. Going Giga Drain, obviously. I am a scrub. Here, you get that ping. Nice. Now we're teamed up. Let's go, bro. You and me to the end. I've got 18 to score. Let's do this. Oh. I see you, Zeraora. Oh, no, that didn't work out well. Abort, abort, abort! Abort the mission. Oh, no, no, no. I clicked wrong button. I clicked wrong button. I meant to Giga Drain. No, I messed up. I got myself killed. I apologize, friends. Oh, that's tough. Alright, set up for Dread. Start a game. Bro, so are you guys gonna watch me get killed? Or like, what's going on here, bro? Oh, that was such a nice clean kill I got with that Giga Drain. And they already have a Dragonite. Level 8. That's insane. He must have ran jungle. I have no idea how good Dragonite is, but considering he's a dragon, I'm gonna assume he's probably really good. I could be off base with that. Wow, okay, Score Bunny. Just really putting in work over here with the Dread. Looking nice, bro. What is their Zero Aura doing? Wow, that Zero Aura just got wiped. Oh my gosh. Well, that just happened. Get out of here. Mine. Oh, bro. You're not even. Nice try with that one. Oh, come here, Score Bunny. Melted. Bingo. Whoa. Let's not die here. Oh, hello, Dragonite. Wow, you came back for that? That was dumb. I just got a triple, baby. Oh, and he united on me. Dang, that was a sick triple I got there too. That's upsetting. Where am I at right now? I am 4-2. Huh, Garchomp's been in work. I don't... No. Nice try, bro. Get wrecked. Just absolutely annihilated. Love to see it. I would love to snipe that. Ah, Cinder, we're not in range. Feel like we go up top. Oh, Dragonite's gotta be so sad about that. Wow, buddy. Big yikes. You kind of just got melted right there. Oh, that's just not the push. It's just not it. Oh, what? Rotoms just came in? Well, that was dumb on them. Let's get out of there, boys. Oh no, the ping! Got it off. No, I'm gonna die. Unless, thank you, Blastoise. You're kind of a savior, bro. Oh, well, you just got killed because of me. I apologize, bro. But I appreciate you. No, I'm just so dead, aren't I? Oh my god. Well, Venusaur is not any less weak or broken as I remember. Oh, but then that Mamoswine got me in the bushes. Okay, okay. Articuno is up pretty soon. What advantage? Oh my gosh, we've already broken all of their bases. Oh, we're kind of in the lead. Don't mess with my friend. Get out of here, bro. Get absolutely melted. Garchomp took both those kills. Hate to see it. We go middle now. Oh, I united already. That's okay. We take out Mamoswine as he solo unites like the pleb he is. Mamo, what are you doing, buddy? Alright, cool. That happened. Cinder's dead. Pikachu wants the smoke. And then we've got Dragonite, who's also asking for a Death Wish. And that's 5 down. Full team wipe. Love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. point, I am surprised they have not surrendered. This is an absolute slaughter right now, if I've ever seen one. Like, this game is not even remotely close. Especially after we just 5-man them. Bro, what is everyone doing, man? Oh, I can't believe I just got that dunk off. I'm gonna probably die here, but that's okay. What else are you gonna do? We secured the bag. How much kills did I get this game? Got 9. Oh my goodness gracious. Serena got 14. Serena is just kind of good in this game, man. Hey, what's up, Travis? Hey, man, long time no see. It's been a while. I'm glad to see you're finally here, brother. Sorry I'm not shiny hunting today. As I was saying earlier to a couple other people, on New Year's I was hanging out at a buddy's house and I brought over my Switch and accidentally left Brilliant Diamond at his place, and so he's at work right now, but he said when he was going to get off he'd look for it for me, and hopefully I can pick it up later tonight so I can get back to doing the shiny stream. But I'm just doing this for the day just because I know you guys still wanted to see me and kind of converse. But it's been a while, brother. It's nice to see you. It's so funny. I'm really glad you stopped by, because then I'm not even, wow, we just murdered these people. Oh my gosh. Literally I was like thinking, because you last messaged me about like if I was gonna stream again. I was like, man, I miss Travis. I hope he hope he's here for the stream. Is the vid gone? Is what vid gone? Video should be running. Or are you saying, when you say vid gone, I guess I should ask what you mean by that. Let me see what you're referencing. No, vid's here. But yeah, it's really good to see you, Travis. How you been? How's work? Hopefully not super overwhelming. Obviously. Oh, vid meaning COVID. Oh my goodness. Yes, thank God it's fully gone. Voice is fully back. I can taste food again. And then, what else was I? Oh yeah, my voice is back. Wait, didn't I already say that? Voice is back. I can taste food, and I don't feel like I'm going to die on the inside. And I exaggerate when I say that, because honestly, it wasn't super bad to the point of where like I literally couldn't function. But for like 2 days, I definitely was basically just sleeping all day because of how physically exhausted I was all the time. So the best way to kind of explain it is it really felt a lot more like the time I had mono. Which when I got mono, it was like I was aching everywhere, sore, tired all the time. Migraines a lot. The only thing that was different is I had a cough and I couldn't taste food, which that sucked, not being able to taste food. And it was funny too, because like the first time I really kind of found out was I had pineapple, and I was like, yo, why does the pineapple taste so bitter? Like this just doesn't, this tastes gross. I was like, pineapple doesn't taste bitter. Is it bad pineapple? And then I remember I went in the fridge and I went to get hummus, and I absolutely love hummus. And I tasted it and I couldn't taste the hummus, and I'm just like, oh no. And hummus is a very strong flavor, especially if you eat it like you get really bad breath because of the garlic. But I was like, yo, I can't taste this, and this is supposed to be very strong, and I was like so sad. So thankfully not being able to taste only lasted about 3 to 4 days, and the cough lasted about 5 to 6, I want to say. But the real bad cough only lasted 3 days, thankfully, where I like literally was losing my voice. But it's all in the past now. I'm fully healed as of this weekend, in my personal opinion. So I've got a little bit of a cough, but it's very, very mild, like very, very unnoticeable. So definitely just glad to be back. But anyway, enough about my garbage. How you doing though? How's work been? How's life been? Hopefully everything's going well with the Pokemons collecting. But yeah, tell me about how you've been doing. Why am I stealing that guy's jungle? What the frick is wrong with me? Charmander, I will wreck your life. Get away from me. Don't want to play these games, Char. You did not just do that. You did not just do that. You really think you are, bro. Oh, I'm so dead. Wow, I so overextended. Oh my gosh. Chased aggressively. Dang. Well, that's what I get. That was such a bad extension. Oh my goodness gracious. I am underleveled as frick. That Venusaur is about to get murdered though, at least. Because he overextended. Oh, and I got the kill on it? Nice. Love to see it. What is that Dragonite doing, bro? Or the Dragonair or whatever. Nice. Dunk a 6 on him. Oh my god, I got dizzy. Oh, wow, that's huge. Oh, that is Score Shield, and it did not do nothing for you, bro. Oh, let's get this Charmander, bro. This Charmander messed up. Charmander messed up. He messed up. Work is pretty work, understandable. I've been looking for something new, but I just don't know what I want to do. I've been at this job for 3 years. I definitely understand that. Gosh, I mean, well, I guess the couple of questions outside of your current job, like what I guess the first question is, what would you want to do? And then as far as like overall like work experience and stuff, like did you go to college and stuff? Like what do you think like you'd be looking for, I guess, is the real question I have. I just got melted, bro. But yeah, that's kind of how I would look at it. Or not how I'd look at it. That's kind of my just question. Because yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and one thing I will say though about that's really nice is we are living in one of the best opportunity times when it comes to being able to find another job. So you definitely have a lot of options. So there's definitely an abundance of jobs. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm about to get melted here, and I just overextended again. Collecting has been going well. I've been piling up tons of collection boxes, booster box tints, and all that stuff. Well, that's always good to hear, brother. Hopefully you've been getting at the right times, because prices have started to go up again. Obviously, if you watch my recent video, you probably knew that, like, you know, it's not anything to worry about. But oh my gosh, bro, are we just giving up bottom lane? Have we just given up bottom lane completely? Like, is that it? But yeah, no, I'm not. I think that's awesome, especially if you've been getting them at these nice prices. I mean, even hypothetically speaking, if like this was the bottom and we were to keep going up and you've bought at these prices, that's still a great spot to get in. That's awesome. What would you say specifically? Like, have you just been collecting boxes all around, or are there any boxes in specific you've been going after? All right, teammates, let's do this. Pedal dance. This Charizard's level 10 and I'm level 7. These guys are all exactly way higher than me. I was rolling with the wrong group, that is for sure. Oh my Charizard. Just got a case of Evolving Skies ETBs for $250, and it's at your house. Like, it's legit. Like, you didn't get scammed. I don't even know how you pull that, bro. I don't even get that at distributor prices. My distributor price is $260. That's crazy, dude. For 20 apiece, my guy. Look at you, bro. Freaking coming in, making the freaking plays. What are you doing? What are you doing? My freaking LD is just absolutely destroying me. The fact that I'm trying to run with LD right now is a huge mistake. That's just, and we're leaving top lane. Man, that's insane though, bro, that you've gotten that lucky. My goodness gracious. Yeah, yeah, no, dude. I mean, it's definitely an amazing time, dude. And for the fact that you're able to take advantage of that, like, good for you, bro. That's sick. How did you come across the ETB case? Because, I mean, gosh dang, someone must have been really desperate to sell it for that. Or you just knew someone that was selling it and giving you, like, a friendly rate. I doubt an LGS store sold it to you for that much, but who knows? I had a guy on my recent video post that they got their freaking product for, they bought a case of Evolving Skies, or not Evolving, but pre-ordered Brilliant Star for 86, and I'm just like, what? Oh, you're wrecked, Dragonite. Feels good, man. Cinder, I will melt you. Come here, bro. Don't even play me like that. Oh, I'm gonna die here if I don't unite. Oh my god. No, I'm just gonna die here, period. It's confirmed. I just overextended again. Well, I'm playing so bad this game. Oh, are you just getting off of work again, brother? No, go for it, my guy. I completely understand. Alright, let's just dunk on this guy. Get off of me, bro. Venusaur, you are way higher level than me, though. I don't know what I'm doing. Cinder, let's get all situated. Hey, what's up, Raheem? I'm definitely feeling better, thankfully. Got over COVID. Officially, I would say I squashed it all completely this weekend. But yeah, hopefully I'm going to be back to the regular streaming schedule. Today I'm just playing Unite because I left Brilliant Star at a friend's house, and hopefully I'll be able to pick it up later tonight when he gets off of work. But yeah, I want to get back into shiny hunting again, and then, you know, if I don't get it, then I'll probably end up just transitioning to Arceus. But man, I really want to do some shiny hunting, but we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do, but I'm just playing Unite for now because I don't have any other games to play that are Pokemon related. Oh my gosh, am I just going to get melted? But yeah, thanks for the warm wishes, Raheem. I'm definitely feeling better, and it's really nice to see you, my guy. How's everything been? Have you been picking up any more DP hollows and any level X steals that you might have found? Obviously, last time we talked, booster box prices were absolutely getting crushed, so I'd be interested to see what you've learned in the recent times, because boy oh boy am I always looking for DP deals. That sounds so weird. DP deals. Like double pack. Alright, I'm not gonna say that out loud on stream. I'm gonna die if I don't unite here. And I'm still gonna die even if I unite here. I hate everything. I am so weak. It is so bad how I am playing this game. I just went with the Eldegoss, who was absolute garbage, and I just got killed and punished because of it. Alright. Alright, alright. Bro, that Charizard is so weak. Oh my gosh. Alright, just got a double on their team players. Nice. That's a triple. Love to see it. Alright, team. That's a 4. We should have this game now. We just gotta quickly take out Articuno. Come on, guys. Hey, Gengar, are you just playing D, or what's going on here, bro? I'm with an Eldegoss trying to take this out, and we're not gonna win if you don't contribute, bro. Oh my god, I think we lost. I don't know if we were in the lead or not. Oh, thank the Lord Almighty. Oh, we crushed him. PSA 9 Secret Rare Charmander for 75 bucks and some Level X Raw Mint cards. So these Level X Raw Mints, are you just grabbing them on TCG Player, or how are you going about it? Because to be honest with you, seeing the TCG Player prices, it makes me feel like I'm just getting robbed buying it at those prices. Especially in the current market right now. But Charmeleon for 75? How did you get it for 75 bucks in a PSA 9, bro? That's insane. I'm actually curious, how much is that typically going for? Stormfront Charmeleon PSA 9. Yeah, bro. How'd you get it for 75 bucks? If I look at recently sold items, oh, you got the Japanese one. That's probably why. But no, someone bought a non-Japanese one for 97 bucks on auction. Oh, someone bought it for 100 bucks. Oh, so you can actually get it for 100 bucks on auction, bro. Wow, that's not that bad. Oh, that's not a bad price at all. For a card like that and a 9? Oh, that's really cool. You love to see that, bro. Alright, go for my Venusaur. No. Yes. But yeah, man, that's interesting that the price is... But yeah, where are you getting your ungradeds, man? Because I'm curious, man, other than like, you know, if you're getting lucky on eBay or TCG Player trying to find one. Because I'm not going to buy one at TCG Player unless it's pristine of pristine. eBay and Mercari TCG Player prices are higher and near mint is not near mint. 1000% agree, bro. You got the English one? Yeah, bro, you paid great. I mean, that's a great price. Mercari, how often? Okay, so here's a question. I've looked on Mercari and I've had really like poor luck. So I guess my question is how have you had such good luck? Have you done like shipment orders? Has it been local pickup? Like, how have you basically been able to find what you want? I need to look more into Facebook groups for individual singles because I've had really good luck finding a lot of good sealed product for my collection on Facebook, but nothing for singles really. All right, let's have a good game. It's not absolutely smoked here. Am I running solo bottom lane? Cool. Oh, I got the ping off. He's probably so salty. Oh, that's hilarious, bro. He's mad. Oh, that feels so good. On Mercari, is see seller stuff from an era near mint condition. I usually ask them if they have any more stuff. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Do you, but like I said, do you do local or do you do online? Sorry, Dragonite, I'm too weak to want to re-challenge that. However, if you would like to level up, we can go down here and try and get the Pengies. Got a lot of near mint prime level X's for good prices doing that. And how good are the near mint condition? That's another question I have. Because obviously, like you were just saying, a lot of them are like not actually near mint. Bro, this guy is that guy's not a tank. I just was about to say that's a tank. Oh my gosh. Online, okay, so man, how good of near mint are we talking here is another question. All right, there's the level up. Love to see it. Bro, I could use that berry right now. Like, is it on the like strong near mint side? And I mean, if you're getting it for a good price, obviously it's good either way. But, and is this just for binder collections, or is this for like you're sending into grade? Obviously, you know me, always intrigued to find things out in regards to the DP era. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Dragonite. I'm just gonna let you die. Nothing worse than an 8? Really? That's fascinating. I am going to trade. Get out of here, bro. Heal up. Berry. Get out of here. Get out of my base, bro. I mean, that's huge, bro, if you can get something like that, especially for a good price. Which ones did you end up picking up? A lot of 9s grading, possibly some 10s? Okay, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? How are you this? I mean, I don't even know how you do that, bro. That's insane that you're able to find that kind of luck. Oh, we're totally gonna break this. That's upsetting. Jesus loves me, bro. Which ones did you get in 9s, possibly 10s, and for how much? My goodness gracious, bro. Send pics. Making me jealous over here. Get absolutely melted. Don't know why Unite. Oh, what? No. I realized why United now. Oh my god, I just needed one. Flygon, Raichu, Mewtwo. Oh, no shit, dude. Oh my god. Those are such good ones to get in good condition too, bro. Oh, dude. Now you're making me really freak out. Now you're making me really want to go on Mercari and look. How hard was it? Was it like you just got lucky, or like... I mean, because let's be honest here, Mr. Infernape level X PSA 10 for $100. Everything ain't that easy as it seems, so I'm curious if you got lucky or you just, it's really that good of a place. And were the ones that are in really good condition all on Mercari, or were there some on eBay that were in really good condition? Bro. Now I'm big sad. Oh my god, why did I do that? I just overextended. Pulling might be a 10 with your 100 going right. Okay, so let me ask. All 3 of those. Where did you get all 3 of those from? Where did you get the Empoleon? You have to be actively searching. Yeah. But okay, all 3 of those. Where did you find all of those 3? Did you find all of them on Mercari? That's what I have on eBay, is I have level X's keyword searched. But I don't know if that's enough. Oh, bro. Come here. eBay is hard to come by. Can I play with you? Yash, can you play with me? Yeah, sure, Yash. I've got no problem with you playing with me, brother. Hop on in, bro. I have no problem with that. I am getting absolutely tanked right now by 2 people while my Dragonite just solo tries and takes Rotom. Hey, at least he got it. Can't. Yeah, you can totally play with me. I'll give you the code after this. So eBay is hard to come by. So then you must do this all on Mercari then. Wow. Empoleon. Bro, now you're getting me kind of hyped. I'm not going to lie to you. What is going on? Why am I not jumping? There we go. Raichu is eBay. Oh, wow. All right. Guess what I need to do then? You're going to make me really just get into this. All right. No big deal. Oh, got the miss on him. Oh, got absolutely smoked. Give me that double. I'm going home. Don't die. Pods RMP Vulnerant. I don't know what that means, but welcome to the channel. But okay, so interesting. Huh, so Macari it is, bro. It's time for me to start doing some more looking, bro. Because if you're able to find deals like that, I mean, I'm going to send it. Oh my goodness gracious. Am I about to have a field day by uniting on these clowns? Oh my god, I'm about to get absolutely melted. No. Of course, they double unite. No wonder I died. Macari's the play then, bro. I'll have to look at it after this. So what? Just keyword search level X cards, and do you do the app or do you do like on the marketplace on you or online? Because I think you have to do it on the app. You should send me pictures. I want to see what they look like. Legit. Bro, what is this guy using? Really? Travis, okay. Really? That's really good to know. Oh my god, they're about to absolutely come in and snag this Articuno. I'm gonna snipe it. Wow, there is salt, and then there's what they're dealing with right now. Just absolutely juked that freaking. Oh my god, no. I had 50. Dunk on him, dunk on him, dunk on him, dunk on him. Bro, grab the others. 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 Oh, Dragonite, drop the 50. All right, we win. App and desktop, both are fine. Okay, well then let's do some snagging on this. Cinderace, you stopping him? Nice. Then I'll have to do some dude on this. That might be what we're doing on the live stream, bro. Oh my god, how much did he drop? 58? That's not like massive, but I'm gonna go play defense. We are not about to choke right here. And we're about to choke right here. PSA 10 candidate Hollow Giovanni Gyarados for $25 once. Jesus loves me, guys. Stop flexing already. Send me pictures, Raheem. Obviously, you don't have to do ones that were like that are too complicated, but I want to see the pictures of your level X's, bro. I want you to really ultimately flex on me. Alright, I think we're fine. How many kills did I get this game? 13? I am a savage this game. Holy moly. I did not realize how much I backpacked this team. I absolutely slaughtered everything. Alright, we better have won, bro. Oh no, that's close. Oh wow, yeah, we won by 150. We're chilling. I scored 73. But was I first on the team? Who was first on the team MVP score? He was first, even though I got way more kills. Upsetting. And that's upsetting. Well, that's fine. A win's a win. That's all that matters. Veteran class 4. I'm gonna go back into Ultra. Alright, so let me take a look at this, brother. Alright. Let's see some of these pictures. Bro, I love that profile picture that you just transitioned to with the Croagunk. Yo. What? Bro. Where? Okay. Now I have to really ask. How much did you get that? How much did you get both of those for? Also, what just happened? Oh, that's what happened. How much did you get both of those for, dude? I'm just gonna look up Pokemon level.x. That's what I'll look up, you know? I should do Pokemon level X near mint, maybe? Yeah, we'll say level X near mint. That is not near mint so far. First look. I'm going to pop this up on the screen so people can see. We're actually going to go to the other screen now. now you guys have got me. now you guys have got me going. All right, so let's see. So first and foremost, PSA 8, Giratina, not going to happen. Look at these Charizards. Wow, 150 for both. That is not near mint either. Huh. Big yuckies so far. This is the best looking so far, even though it's definitely not near mint. All right, what is your general strat, I would say? Oh, did you send me 2 more pictures? Bro, you got him for that good of a deal? What? What? Okay, so we're now changing paths on what we're doing this stream. As you can see here, we are taking a look at a lot of these level X cards now. Just generally speaking, I am doing Pokemon level X near mint. Is that what I should do as a keyword search, Raheem, you think? Oh my god, wow, I am really sore from working out yesterday. Man, I didn't realize Mercari was such a good deals place. Obviously, I haven't found anything crazy yet, but bro. Like, is this your kind of keyword search? You got the Haunch Crow for that much? Bro, that is crazy. No way. Did you buy it all from one person or multiple different people? Oh, that's so deceiving. Look, you can't really see. You just do Pokemon level X? Okay, let's just look up Pokemon level X. That is trashed. That is heavily played. This is discounted. Swirl Bleed. That does not look like good condition. Jeez, look at that. CGC 3.5 Mewtwo, bro. Multiple different people? Wow, dude. Goodness gracious. Oh, what if this Glaceon was like perfect condition? PSA 10 candidate? Yeah, definitely not. Good luck on that. Alright, this one sold for 43. I want to see what the condition of this card was. More pictures. Melissa, 73 listed, more sold. I feel like that's what you do. You really just look and see what else you got. Wow, this is crazy, bro. I can't believe you found deals for that good. Alright, I feel like the expensive ones is the ones I should be first glancing, but then you see that and you're just like, yeah, just kidding. Just kidding. I don't even know if looking at this is worth it. Oh, it's a world champion. Alright, calm down, bro. Calm down, bro. We get it, we get it. Your penis is absolutely ginormous. I understand. Raheem, you just are trying to make me cry is what that binder is, bro. That's just rude. Now my dick is hard. You're a dick. Bro, that's such a sick binder. Oh my god, that's like my childhood right there in a binder. Jesus loves me. Obviously, I don't know what the backs of all of them look like, but if you're showing me pictures of what you just showed, oh my goodness gracious, bro. Ah, this is so nasty. You're literally just going through every single one and clicking. You're just sending it on everyone. Just hoping for something good. I mean, yeah, that's just... Level X bundle, $21. I wonder how terrible condition they're in. I mean, honestly, I was... Nope, yep, that's bad. Never mind, I lied. I was going to say I was expecting worse, and then I saw the pictures. I love this Drapion Hollow design. I think it's a really cool Level X design. Alright, so far, bro, I don't... Man, you must have really been deep diving, bro. You must have gone really freaking hard in it. Okay, here's another question for you, Raheem. How often would you say you come across stuff like this? Because if you found about 4 different ones, you found the Raichu, the Empoleon, the Honchkrow, and the Mewtwo. How often did you come across these ones? Once a week? Once a month? Once every other week? Like, what are we talking here time frame wise? Let's see this Infernape that's sold for 15. I'm curious what the backside of it was. It's not the best, but for 15 bucks, not a bad deal. Oh, that's Japanese. See, when you sell an 8 like that, you just spit in my face. It's just rude, bro. $5% off for a World Championship one, bro? Don't even. Less than 1 a week? I mean, to be fair, bro, if you're still pulling 1 a week, that's still solid. But if you're digging it as much as you are. What's up, Wisdom? How we doing, brother? Welcome to the channel. Probably really misleading title. You're over here like, yo, why aren't we playing some freaking Unite? Well, I just got distracted because of Level X cards. Oh, you've got the freaking Palkia Japanese one? Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of saying that the Japanese promos are kind of sick for the Level X's. What's up, Todd? How we doing, brother? Thanks for stopping by the channel. I was just playing some Unite. If you guys want me to, I can get back to playing. But right now, we're just taking a look at some Level X cards. I'm just kind of overall doing Pokemon stuff, honestly. But thank you guys for stopping by. How's your day going, Wiz? Todd? Hopefully all is well. What am I doing? Second. Yeah, man, these are... There's something else. Wow, my subscriber rate just absolutely exploded. Not all G. Okay, sweet. Then yeah, I'm just going to keep looking at these Level X cards then if you guys want to just kind of indulge with me, because these are, because one of our boys in the chat right now, Raheem, was flexing on me saying that he was able to find some in pristine condition, and I'm just like, okay, well, now you're making me itch. That is such bad condition, bro. He's like, now he's making me itch. Now I'm really want to look. And it's annoying too, because I always assume these expensive ones are the best ones, but then I look and they're always the worst ones. It's always the expensive ones. It's always the people that think their cards are worth more than they actually are, and then the people that like think that their cards are worth less and undervalue it. It's like, look, this is $9. I mean, you're gonna say it's probably gonna be trashed. It's got to be that middle range. Can't be too low, can't be too high. Has to be right in the middle. Like this, too high. It's going to be absolutely trashed card. Oh, honestly, that's not the worst. Could be better. Don't get me wrong. Not the worst. I'm looking at Pokemon deals on Facebook Marketplace in my area. Bro, so here's the thing with that, Wiz. I used to actually do that a lot, and I was able to find some back when the pandemic first started, because a lot of people were needing to pay rent and were just dumping their Pokemon. But then, like, near the end of the pandemic, bro, it was, like, never able to find it, because then everyone started to do what I was doing. And it was really frustrating, because then it was just impossible to find good product. Or like good condition cards, I should say. Okay, so about this Electivire, I mean, is this worth anything? Bro, it's so hard to see, man, if that's the case or if that's the card. It's frustrating. Torterra, is that worth anything? No, it's garbage. What's up, Stony? How we doing, brother? Thanks for stopping by. Shout out to Brooklyn. Right on, brother. I had someone offer me PSA 9 Porygon level X for 200. I declined it. Listed on eBay and sold it for 400 within a few hours. Wow, Raheem. Why did you decline that? That seems like a really good deal. Todd says, think about pulling the trigger on this huge deal. I don't know if I should, though. Guys, a bunch of EX cards. First edition Ho-Ohs. I don't know if I should. Some are a little played, but some are good condition. And you said, I don't know if I should. You said, I don't know if I should 3 times. Todd really doesn't know if he should. Well, I mean, here's the question, my guy. How good of a deal is it? Like, how big is collection? How much is he asking? Wiz, I see a lot of scalpers overstock and overpriced. Yeah, bro. Welcome to the Pokemon market this past 2 years. I mean, things have gotten a lot better, especially if you go into Walmart, you can see stuff. It's priced right. I mean, then I guess you have to really ask yourself, Todd, will you have any regrets if you buy it? Because you want to say to yourself, if you're going to pull the trigger, is this going to be an action where you know that you're not overextending what you have as your overall capital? Like, is this fun money that you're spending to buy it, or is this like money that could be used to pay expenses and bills? Because if that's something where you're like, oh, I have some fun money, this is a cool collection, I can get some good stuff out of it, and you think it's really fairly priced and it's worth it, and there's a lot of good cards in there, then send it, bro. But if you're like, I don't like the collection, I think there's, you know, a lot of good cards but a lot of bad cards, and I don't want to have the bad cards for the price, then I can understand that. So really just kind of weigh your, you know, ups and downs. Karam says, funny thing is I'm going to buy Shiny Mewtwo for 100 Canadian dollars. Is M played? Well, here's the deal with that. So are you looking at, so Shining Mewtwo, I assume we're talking about from the Neo era. If that's true, then you're talking about Raheem, too spoiled for PSA 10 Infinite bet 100, bro. I get it. You don't want the card enough, especially if you're going to get it in a 10. Well, so here's the deal, Karam. If we're saying to ourselves, you know, and obviously take everything I say with a grain of salt, take the overall condition with a grain of salt. But if we're just saying to ourselves, Shining Mewtwo, right? And we can take it and look right now. We just look up Shining Mewtwo. If you're talking about getting it in a, what condition would you say it was in? You said it was an MP condition, right? I mean, we can just take a look and look at some of the prices here, right? And then obviously we want to look at recently sold. I mean, MPs, my guy, like true MPs, and this is eBay, going for $100+ plus. So, I mean, if we're looking right now and someone's giving you for 100, my guy, the lowest listing we're seeing right now is a discounted 130 plus $35 shipping. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but based on what I'm seeing from these listings, $100 seems like a great deal. And that's Canadian dollars too, which Canadian money isn't even real money. So you're getting it basically for free. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But Canadian dollars is valued a lot less, obviously, to the actual pairing of the dollar. So you're getting it for like probably 86.90 USD, which is a huge deal. All right, I'm back. Travis is back. Welcome, brother. No worries, brother. Hopefully all is well. Where are you reading these comments from? Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I totally forgot. I switched from so I was, I'm reading these comments on the overlay for the restream. So as you can see right now, they're popping up on the regular they're popping up on the regular Unite stream, but I went to this chat recently, and so I'm reading right now, Stony, from both YouTube and Twitch. So when I'm on this screen, you can see both the people talking in YouTube and Twitch, and then when I'm on the other screen, you can't see the chat because I have it overlaid to where you can only see the main screen. So apologies. About the ETB case, I did get it from an LGS. They were selling them for $35, but the price suddenly dropped because they just had to move them quick. I mean, bro, if you can always barter with local game stores, and then like you'd be surprised what you could really kind of get. Karam says, cool, thanks. Yeah, no problem, brother. Did a Gold Scar Alakazam flip, got it for 200 and 350 was the sale. My man, way to make some money. Yo, what's up, SDC? How we doing, brother? Good to see you here on the channel. Thanks for stopping by. These Landorsters are impossible to find. Look them up on eBay. Are you a big Landorus fan? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a huge Landorus guy, but let me take a look. I mean, bro, it's Plasma Storm. Landorus Plasma. Let's look at the actual. Hold on one second. What set is it from? Promo? It's a promo Landorus Plasma? Yeah, bro, I ain't seen it anywhere. Nowhere to be found. And that's recently sold. Let's see if it's any just listed. Yeah, it's just coming up with the regular ones. Interesting. Oh, okay, thank you. I was actually looking for that. BW79. Yeah, man. It's still popping up nowhere, my guy. Huh, that's interesting. They're so popular or just so in demand. Or it's hard to find. Todd, about like 1,200. He's got EX Dragonite, 2 base set Zards. Venusaur Rayquaza EX. Are we talking like from from Fire Red Leaf Green EX era? 6 or 7 other big EX cards, some E-Series cards, bunch of other cards as well. What are the conditions is what I would say. That's what it really comes down to for me. So if I'm being honest, if I'm going to drop 1,200 on a collection, I'm going to want a lot of the cards to be in decent condition. I'm not just going to want to have any just random high valued card that's in a worse condition. At that point, I'll probably just end up flipping it. And at that point, the only reason why I'd want to buy it is if I could flip it. Wiz says, but that's obviously my collection preference. If you like cards that are just, you know, because you like the cards and you don't care about the condition, you just want to put it in a binder, then that's obviously you, man. I just like collecting near mint. But Wiz says, I got 2nd edition Charizard heavily played. I had this card about 20 years. How much is a fair deal for that? Ooh, if it's heavily played, you're looking at probably around 100, my guy. I mean, 2nd edition, like, are we talking about like literally not base set limited, but base set 2? Probably $100 if I were to guess. But we can see how off I am with that. Base set Charizard heavily played. $100. That's what I'm seeing right now. But let's see if it's lower or higher. 152. But this is not saying heavily played. Damage is 34, 81 for heavily played, 130, 76, so 102. So yeah, it's about around the range I was saying of $100. So yeah, you're really talking about how heavily played it is. The range is probably going to be a high of 130 and as low as like 70 if we're talking heavily played. Once you get into damage, then it's sub 50 probably. Because although it's a great card and you're able to get $50 for a damaged card, it's still base set 2 and it's heavily played. So not bad for an old card like that, but nothing crazy to get excited about. Todd says, price is good. I'm just concerned about the purchase based off condition because most would look better in slabs, but I've never submitted cards before. See, that's a hard thing too, especially with what's going on with PSA at the moment. And they have such a huge backlog, and they've got obviously the regular prices being listed for $100. Like, that's absolutely crazy that they're charging that much. So I completely get that. And I mean, if a lot of the cards you're saying to yourselves, because here's my philosophy. If you're just going to get a collection And you don't need to put it in a slab. You know, you can always put it in like a, not a top loader, but you can always display it in like one of the like the, you know, the things that you put the cards in for grading. I can't believe I'm forgetting what they're card savers. I literally have one right in front of me. Yeah, if you can get a card saver, then that's obviously worth. And just put it in, just kind of display it like that. But then you have to say to yourself, okay, well, I still want it in my slab. Well, how much are you willing to spend if the card in and of itself is like a PSA 4 or 5? Do you really care about displaying PSA 4 or 5 no matter what the card is? That's really up to you. Because in my opinion, when I was literally displaying cards in my room, I have 4s and 5s that I got graded and 6s as well. And I just threw them in like a drawer somewhere. Because I was like, I ain't displaying anything less than an 8. Like even 8s I felt gross displaying. But that's just my personal opinion. So, all right, let's see. I missed some things from Raheem. So sorry about that, Raheem. Only one listing on the internet, not on TCG Player, one on recurring, none graded by PSA. So you're just showing me this then to flex that you have 4 of them or 3 of them. Gosh dang, bro. Why? So I mean, it's probably because they're not a super popular card. How did you come across them? How expensive was it? Man, so sorry about that, guys. I like to be detailed in my responses. Stony, good vibes. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Stony. Good vibes to you too, brother. Training partner Dre, thanks for stopping by. Top 5 sealed product to invest in at the moment. Well, it's hard to say because if you're talking about overall individual sealed product versus specific sealed product, and what I mean by that, obviously I've made videos talking about elite trainer boxes. That is a sealed product. But then once you say individual specific, then we start talking about, what are you saying the voltage elite trainer boxes? Are we talking Champions Path elite trainer boxes? If we're talking about, you know, individual sealed product to begin with, booster boxes are going to be your best bet. Build and battles are going to be solid. Certain special ultra premium collection boxes are going to be strong. ETBs, as we saw from a percentage gain, is going to be your highest. And then probably if we're talking another item, then individual loose packs is going to be a good one, especially if you're like trying to look at older packs like WotC, weighted, unweighted. Now, if you're talking about going into the details of sealed, I'm going to say, not financial advice, of course. I mean, Hidden Fates 10/Elite Trainer boxes are looking really strong. I think picking up some ETBs as well from the recent era of Evolving Skies is huge. Evolving Skies booster boxes, getting those at around $100, I think is an absolute steal. I think grabbing some Fusion Strike at around sub $90 is a steal in my personal opinion. I think it's an underrated set. Perform well. I think you're going to be able to get sub $100 to $90 for Brilliant Star relatively soon, and the ETBs is very collectible. So it's like, honestly, it's hard to say top 5, my guy, because there's so much opportunity being presented in the market, especially when it comes to a lot of sealed. In my personal opinion, you really just look for the ones that are kind of undervalued or are, you know, in high demand, but they're at a kind of discounted rate in the market based on the fact that the amount of people that are purchasing right now Pokemon product have gone down, because whether it be the economy has gone down and they haven't been making as much, or they've started to go back to work and expenses have started to add up, and so, or people have just gotten burned out. Like, there's so many different factors, but like that's kind of what I would say, like when you're looking at the top lists. Obviously it can vary by generation and so on, but there's so many good opportunities in my opinion, but those are just a list of them. Yeah, Wiz says base set 2. Yeah, I mean, then yeah, bro, that's that. Like I said, we obviously took a look at it around $100, 130 to 70. Just had some dark chocolate thin Reese's and it tastes like love. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a huge dark chocolate guy. I love milk chocolate. Milk chocolate's my addiction. Thanks. Yeah, of course, no problem, brother. Training partner Dre, do you think that it is only the special items on nearly every Pokemon product that will rise in value and you'll be able to sell? Actually, I don't know what you mean by special products. I assume what you're saying, and I could be off base, if you're talking about special sets like Celebrations and Fates. If you say that, I would say no, because you take a look at Evolving Skies, you take a look at Evolutions, you take a look at other very popular cool sets. Now, if you're talking about Pokemon products that have special items such as like the Evolution boxes, I think once again, referring back to it, think those, of course, will perform well, but you can find other, individual, booster boxes, ETBs that I think will perform very well over time. Todd, I agree. Very expensive submit cards. That's why I don't do it yet. Yeah, and I get that, my guy. If you're really just trying to submit, I would pass if you're not getting top quality condition cards to send in. What about the expensive Sun and Moon booster boxes, the Evolution booster boxes? So with that being said, I think, in my personal opinion, the Evolution booster boxes are drastically overvalued. I think the Sun and Moon booster boxes are drastically overvalued. If you would like to, you could, of course, invest in them. But when I look at overall aggregated risk when it comes to my investing style, for me, I look at items that are either potentially overvalued or are in a range of proneness to potential reprints. Now, that's not to say that all of a sudden they're just going to reprint Cosmic Eclipse, but it's not to say that it's not out of the woodworks. Not to mention the fact of the matter, when it comes to the overall kind of mobility of the set kind of increasing in value, a set like that at $500, it's going to be a lot harder for it to push to 1,000 versus a booster box of, let's say, Evolving Skies pushing from 100 to 200. Especially once it hits out of that rotation range for competitive play. So you have a lot less, in my personal opinion, risk when it comes to buying an Evolving Skies booster box on $100 versus buying a Cosmic booster box of 500. There's just so much less risk to it, if that makes sense to you. So that's my personal opinion on that. I just like to outlook my risk and my upside potential. Hold on, what am I missing? Karim, I bought 5 Celebrations ETBs for resale in a few years. Do you think this is a good idea? I mean, my guy, I have, first off, if we're talking ETB exclusives from the Pokemon Center, I've got about 5-6 cases of those, and a case is about 4, so I've got about 15 to 16. So I'm an actually huge fan of Celebrations, ETB Celebrations, Pokemon Center exclusives. If we're talking just the regular ones, I still think they're great. I think the Celebrations Pokemon Center ones will perform better because they're more harder to come by. So if you can actually grab some of those, that'd be great. But if you're talking just the base Celebrations ones, they're going to be amazing investments. Not financial advice, my personal opinion. How long do you think the second wave of Brilliant Stars to hit? Great question, Spencer. It really depends on how backed up they are and how high the demand is for the set. Chilling Rain wave came out for wave 2. It came out 3 to 4 months later than it was supposed to. Evolving Skies wave 2 came out within several weeks. So in my personal opinion, based on the demand of what's been going on in the market, I'm going to assume that wave 1 is going to be a very small wave, and then they're going to come out with wave 2 shortly after, within 3 weeks to a month, and it's going to be an absolutely massive wave. But I could be off base with that, but that is my personal prediction on that. Training partner Dre, would you invest in Darkness Ablaze because of Charizard? And what about Vivid Voltage booster boxes? I mean, here's the deal. One of the things I was saying, trading partner, one of the biggest things I was kind of talking about, and then after I answer this, I'll go back and look at your stuff, Raheem. But Darkness Ablaze, Charizard, personally speaking, I'm not a big fan of the Charizard for Darkness Ablaze from an investment perspective, personally, because if I'm going to go send it in to be graded, I'm going to want to do bulk submissions to BGS. And at this point, I don't think the value of sending in a ton, because I've already calculated the math on this actually, I don't think the value of sending in a ton of, Darkness Ablaze is going to be a good high return. If you're actually looking at another Charizard specifically that you have a high, risk to reward ratio, if BGS opens up at a, kind of conservative rate, or, an affordable rate, I should say, when it comes to grading, in my personal opinion, the Charizard V promo from Champion's Path is a really good value for what you've seen a lot of the BGS sell for. Also, you can see a lot of opportunity in the Hidden Fates singles, specifically like the Greninja. There's one BGS that sold for $6,000, and you can go send in a ton of them and potentially have a chance of pulling a black label on it. I think the odds for a black label was like 1 in 80, I think is what we calculated out to in one of my other videos. So I think that there's going to be opportunities elsewhere. As for Darkness Ablaze, the booster box in general, Vivid Voltage in general, I think those are both amazing booster boxes to get. I was preaching about trying to pick them up for $100 back when they dropped, because I said this was more than likely the bottom. Obviously, we've seen it kind of correct, turn around, but if you can still get it for around that $100 price point, I think you're looking at a really good long-term investment. Going back to it, I got them for about $20 each at a local game store, and then was able to find 2 more via sellers in the UK and eBay. I did research on it. Main reasons because it came 3-pack plasma blister that was short printed. Oh my goodness, PTCG Radio made it. Interesting. Well, I'll have to watch that video later and look into it. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, it's not my favorite looking card, but I mean, it's part of the black and white era, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to completely collect a ton of the black and white era cards. I want to do a complete master set of Level X's era as well as black and white era product. And eventually I'd love to get a lot of them in PSA 10 conditions if I'm lucky. So I think my long-term goal for the channel is I kind of want to do a little bit of what Leonhardt / PokeRev is doing. Obviously, I'll continue doing my market analysis videos, but I would like to have 1 day a week where once I start really getting monetization money and donations, when I'm really big enough, I'm going to start doing booster box breaks for like the black and white and diamond and pearl era product. That's something that would be super, super fun to do. Wiz says, when I invest in sealed product, I try to get at retail or better, and I think to myself, worst case scenario, I can sell at the price I bought it at in future, avoiding 2.5% inflation. Well, here's the problem with 2.5% inflation, although that's a good way of looking at it, especially when you're talking about the medium average over the past 20 years, specifically I should say 10. You're looking at an overall realized inflation rate of upwards 14%, and they just said the November's numbers for it came up about 6.6%, around 7%. Don't quote me on the exact number, but you can look it up and see. I'm going to be around that number. So the overall inflationary rate right now is absolutely skyrocketing. Obviously, we're hoping that we're going to get out of this, kind of pandemic bubble, whatever you want to call it, relatively soon. So obviously long term it's going to do well, but the thought that you're giving behind it, I still think you give a really good thought process behind it. The only thing I would say is different is, although I think yes, in general, if you can get it for obviously below retail or at retail, that's fine, but retail technically is considered 144. So obviously how I like to look at it is, rather than looking at it, can I get it at retail, it's rather, can I get it at a price in which if it does decline, where is the bottom? And what do I mean by that? I mean, like, for example, Evolving Skies, right? I know there was going to be multiple reprints. And when the price of Evolving Skies booster boxes first came out, 120, I saw it as an opportunity to potentially buy more at 120. Price went up to almost $200. Opportunity presented itself. Reprint went all the way down to 100, and now we're back again at around 120. So you have to really understand your bottoms and kind of seeing and timing around when reprints occur. Because of course dollar cost averaging is something that is a valuable kind of strategy when it comes to investing. And it works for a lot of people, but myself, I'm a lot more of a timer, I guess, when it comes to the market. But that's just because I have that kind of inside information that I also am able to share with you guys on when I think the next reprints are going to come, because then that plays a factor on when I kind of double down on investing in more product. Travis says, I think an underrated buy right now, if you want to hold it for a year, are Vivid Voltage Darkest Blaze booster boxes. 100% agree. If you're holding longer than 2 years, Evolving Skies ET previews, probably the play. I 100% agree with everything you say, Travis, especially when you're going to see Vivid and Darkness go out of rotation in the upcoming competitive format. Then you're going to really see these booster box prices absolutely skyrocket. Raheem, refuse to submit most of my stuff unless PSA drops grading costs below $20. That is my breaking point. I will spend $20 on grading. Anything above that is not worth it to me. And that really just comes down to what I'm grading to. If it's going to be modern, it better be the main chase card. And I better be able to make my money back if I at least get a 9. Otherwise, not really worth it. So I 100% get that and agree with you on that, Raheem. It's crazy. So we'll probably see about $20 on bulk submissions coming back, is my personal opinion. So that's double the original price. And then if the demand for it is up, then they're just going to keep doing it. If the demand for it is down, then they're just probably going to have to compete with the market and bring the prices down. Bob Bravo, first off, welcome, brother. It's been a while. Hopefully your Pokemon adventures have been well. Bob, when you pull Celebrations Blastoise and Venusaur but not Charizard, bro, I have pulled about 5 Blastoise, 5 Venusaur, 0 Charizards. Absolutely hate my life for it. So Trading partner, thanks a lot for the info. I like the timeline on your videos because I don't always have time to watch the whole video, but on the main, only the main points, etc. Yeah, man. I mean, obviously this last video I didn't do a timeline, but I was a little busy, if I'm being honest. That's why the video was so late. But if I am just doing a regular, like traditional video where I make the timelines, one of the biggest things I always do is, and this is kind of a key tip for those people that you know, really hate watching ads and don't want to help out the channel. I'm just giving you guys crap, obviously. But if you want to make your life easier and you don't want to watch through the whole video, even though I do break it down, I'll put a timeline at the very end that says main points of the video, or wrap up is usually one of the two things I'll say. And with that, then you'll be able to actually say all the main points that are very clearly and concisely talked about in the video. But of course, if you want the full breakdown, then you'll have to watch obviously the rest of the video. But if you're like, I just already understand most of these concepts, I just want to see your main talking points, then you can always skip to that. It's about 2-3 minute wrap up. So I do that on purpose because I like to make it so that I can break it down for those people that want the breakdown, and those people that want to just skip to the end of the video, see the main part, then they can do that. Obviously, when I get monetization, it'll kind of hurt me a little bit, but that's okay. Honestly, I'm just here to help you guys out as best I can and produce good content. Karam, wow, I am going ham right now. Thanks you guys for all these questions too. I love answering your guys' questions. Karam Muselli, will you have Evolving Skies booster box on your web soon? I want to buy a few. You know, it's actually really upsetting, Karam. I literally just sold out 2 days ago, and I had actually some people that placed orders and literally sold out immediately. From my distributor as soon as they placed the order, so I had to refund 2 people, and I felt really bad because I never do refunds ever. And when I say I never do refunds, I mean I never have to do refunds because I usually have the product available. So it was really one of those situations that was upsetting for me. My distributor said he would notify me when we get Evolving Skies again because it is a popular product. But as far as it goes, as it stands right now, I don't see having any of it anytime soon in the foreseeable future. But of course, you know, if you are subscribed to the mailing list on our website, you know, we do give updates all the time on it. Thanks, man. I appreciate your wisdom. Hey, man, and I appreciate you asking questions, Wiz. Honestly, I love answering you guys' questions. I love having these conversations with you guys. I mean, I really enjoy sharing my knowledge, especially considering the fact of the matter that I'm just a huge Pokemon nerd, just sharing what I know, you know? I love doing this kind of stuff. Tanner, is Celebration Charizard worth getting graded, and what's your thoughts on the long-term desirability of Rainbow Rares? 2 valuable questions that, man, a lot of people haven't asked, so that's a cool question, actually, Tanner. So Celebration's Charizard worth getting graded? I mean, it really just comes down to the fact of the matter is, in your idea, are you getting it graded because you want to flip it, or are you getting it graded because you want to have it in your collection? If we say to ourselves, Celebrations, I can't sell Celebrations to save my life. Celebrations, Charizard, PSA 10, right? We'll do this for you, Tanner. Celebrations, Charizard, PSA 10. Recently sold $447, right? $400, right? $400. That's how much it's going for, okay? Then we go right now. TCG Player, Pokemon, Celebrations. If we go, this is not the subset, Classic Collection. $84. If you're telling me that as it stands right now, you're going to take a Celebrations Charizard, you're going to grade it for $100. PSA 9. The PSA 9 is selling for around $200. 132. 142. So here's the deal, man. If you want to take the risk, you can take the risk, but as it stands right now with the current PSA graded market, you're spending around $100 to get it graded. If you hit the 10, congratulations, you made about double your money. If you hit the 9, you lost $50. If you're like, okay, I have no problem keeping it in my collection as 9, then you can always do that. If you're gonna just take the loss, take the L, then go for it. But as far as it goes, it's a very high risk, high reward. However, if you're saying to yourself, okay, well, I just got the Charizard, I just opened it and I just want to get it graded, I didn't actually purchase it, then in all honesty, my guy, then it's actually, you know, go for it. Do I think I would personally, you know, grade it right now. No, I wouldn't. But that's just because I'm not going to want to pay the $100 to, you know, wait, you know, 6 months to a year when there's a possibility that within the next year they're going to be bringing back bulk graded prices. But that's just me. If you want to try it and get a quick flip, you can always send it in and hopefully be able to get it at a good price. But to answer your next question on what are going to be the relevancies and the popularity when it comes to rainbow cards, good question. I think that really comes down to more or less the popularity of the individual cards themselves. When I say that, I mean, you know, we've got rainbow, you know, like Piplup and like Blastoise, super popular rainbow card. We've got Charizard GX, super popular rainbow card. We've got a lot of specific rainbow cards. Evolutions, popular rainbow cards. So I think rainbows specifically are, you know, very popular. Relevancy of, if we're talking about from a collectability perspective, I think they're going to be very high. Investment perspective, the only time I can really say that is if you're telling me that you got some for a really good deal that you're going to send them to get graded and they're really worth getting graded, but even then that's going to be playing a big risk. So it's really hard, I guess, in the context of that. Not to mention, if we look at the upcoming set for Brilliant Star, it's going to be including rainbow cards, so they're going to be around for a while. So I still think they're popular enough that people keep wanting them. Just obviously the main thing you really want to ask yourself when saying, you know, the question, what is kind of going to be the popularity in regards to it, then you obviously have to ask yourself from what kind of perspective you're looking at. But that's just kind of how I would say, because when you say desirability, they're very desirable, right? But then when you say demand, that's two different things. Because desirable is one thing when looking at overall rainbow cards. Demand is another, because then you start looking at it from the economics perspective of how do I make money off of it. So I think rainbows are great. I think they're cool. I enjoy rainbows. I have rainbows in my collection. I love them. But from an investment perspective, you guys know where I kind of stand on this. Unless it's worth, you know, grading because I pulled it and I can get a good flip on it, or it's worth adding to my collection because I really enjoy it. It's not worth grading, especially at this very moment in time. I've got a big stack of cards I plan on grading when PSA opens back up again, BGS opens back up again. But as far as it goes right now, it's not worth it. That's I know it's kind of like that question you asked me is kind of broad. Hopefully that answers your question. But obviously, if you want to elaborate, you can always do so. Raheem, rainbow rares to the moon. Yeah, right, dude. Seriously, bro. Rainbow rares are sick. I mean, they've done a good job with the VMAXs too. Son of Elohim. I'm so sorry, I'm botching that. I'm currently buying up as much Sun and Moon product as possible, not base. Is this a good move? Well, it depends. Are you talking about you're buying it for an investment perspective? Are we talking about individual singles? Are we talking about sealed? It's once again very broad of a question. Personally speaking, if we're saying you're investing in a lot of sealed, in my personal opinion, I think that the Elite Trainer boxes are the best investment currently because you were able to get them at the cheap after a reprint. And although it wasn't a extremely popular set, it does not matter because it will still perform well from a percentage perspective, especially after the overall reprint. And it wasn't a huge reprint by any means, but it was enough to where you're able to get it at a nice discounted rate. Although you can make an argument if you get like, you know, a Unbroken Bonds booster box for $250, $300, you can get a good steal for it. But you also have to once again say to yourself, okay, what kind of risk tolerance am I looking for when I can go get an Evolving Skies booster box for $100 and it has a lot more upside, a lot less risk. Versus, you know, you've seen a huge upside already with Unbroken Bonds. So really at this point, of course, it could continue to go up, but also at the same time, it could also kind of be very stagnant for the next year or two, and not be as volatile as a lot of the more modern products. But then if you also say sets like Lost Thunder and XY Fates Collide, which obviously there's been a huge amount that's kind of been thrown onto the market because for some odd reason they just had a backlog of it for, you know, pre-release kits, I think you can actually find decent prices for those as it currently stands. I'm never going to say it's a bad move if you're getting sealed, but obviously when we talk about singles, unless you're really able to find kind of a niche market in grading, and of course grading companies aren't open now, but when they will, then obviously I'm never gonna fault you for it. Raheem, looking for more popular packs, fresh rainbows under 15 to grade for later. Well, I guess the first question I want to ask you with that, Raheem, is are we just talking about rainbows in general or just specific ones? Because Lord knows that specific ones obviously will make it a little bit more expensive, but if you're going across the board, then why not? Just for fun collecting. Tanner Fair, thanks, man. Love your insight. Hey, man, and I appreciate you supporting the channel and really stopping by and asking these questions. I mean, guys, you can keep asking away. Anonymous, Rainbow GX are especially nice. Yeah, the GXs are definitely great. Seal is a collection and some as an investment. Yeah, no, I'm never going to fault people for an investment. Because you want to look at it from this way, son, and this is kind of how I look at it, is all... Oh, God, I always botch this every single time. All... Rising tides raise all ships. Got it. Nailed it. Reason why I say that is because when the stock market's doing good, when the crypto market's doing good, when the Pokemon market is doing good, everything goes up. Even Steam Siege, even Crimson Invasion. However, then the question becomes, for sets that are overperforming, will they find their tops, and then other more volatile sets will continue to rise, and then sets that were kind of poo-poo, will they have their tops sooner as well because they just are an underperforming set because of the lack of demand for it. So for me, I like to look at opportunities where I can get these sets that are undervalued. They are over demand, which is crazy to say, but that's just because the overall supply. And then on top of that as well is once again aggregating risk. So your ideas of getting in Sun and Moon, although at the end of the day, because you are still investing in sealed, I think it is still a good investment long term. But from a percentage gained, I like to look at that and break it down a lot more like that, if that makes sense. Because once again, as I've made in one of my earlier videos, certain boxes will perform better than others, and I like to find opportunities on the boxes that will perform the best over others. So that's just my personal opinion. Never going to fault you for it, especially if you're looking at it as like a long-term collection kind of dealio, because I have a lot of, Sun and Moon and like XY product that I am collecting. That I would like to more or less look at it as a collection piece, but also kind of count it as an investment perspective. Are these the valuations for the... Oh, these are booster box value evaluations. Yeah, I think I saw someone make a post actually very similar to this. Made this a while ago, but gives an idea of the value for each Sun and Moon set for the booster box evaluation. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this is really fluctuated too, but yeah, the value for a lot of them is really expensive. But yeah, no, I think that's definitely a good chart to have, Raheem. Yeah, it's crazy how things have gone really all over the place. But yeah, I mean, Sun and Moon, man, like I said, never gonna fault you for Sun and Moon, but I think you can definitely find percentage gained with a lot of modern. It just will take a little bit more time once they go to rotation. Tanner, I need water. I need a water bottle. Give me a second, guys. My throat. Oh, my knees, actually. Oh. Where's the water bottle? Where's my water bottle? Oh. Sorry about that. I need water. I'm dying right now. Tanner, with these premium collection boxes for Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon, would you recommend picking these up as a good long-term sealed product to open for the promos? I think getting the individual promos is a good long-term investment, and I think getting the individual sealed product is a good long-term investment. I think they're both not financial advice as always, I will say it, but you might not be able to notice I actually have a couple in the back, both displayed and on the ground. I have extras. But that's just personally my opinion. I think the actual promos themselves are absolutely beautiful. I think they're amazing promos, and I think that the boxes themselves, since there's such a short print of them as it currently stands, and the demand for the overall, artwork is very gorgeous. I think you couldn't go wrong with getting the individual cards as well as the sealed product themselves. And this is one of those products too where it's a hard argument to make whether or not I think one is going to perform better than the other. I'm going to assume the sealed will perform better, basically because you're going to have those packs that will be, you know, rotate out of ultra modern to modern and then go down the line as time gets older, and people like display boxes. But the cards themselves, as them being promos, are still going to hold strong value because there are so few of them. But I would say probably sealed is still going to be a better bet. But either way, man, I think they're awesome and I love them. God Almighty, welcome for stopping by to the channel. 6x VMAX Climax box is going. Is that, oh, you're saying you have 6 VMAX Climax? Heck yeah, brother. That's awesome, bro. I mean, VMAX Climax, bro, is, I mean, looking at the set, it's crazy. And I mean, now going into Brilliant Star, bro, it's going to be exciting. Favorite of the 3? Flareon by the Fire. Flareon by the Fire. Final answer, Tanner. Final answer. Raheem, booster boxes and top 10 most expensive cards in the set. Also, how many listings for those cards are available? Forbidden Lights, Team Up are the lowest, which makes sense. Ultra Prism easily has the best value, and Burning Shadows is carried by the Rainbow. 100% agree. Changed my mind. Burning Shadows, one of the worst sets ever in the Sun and Moon era. Only reason why it's there is because of the Charizard, not to mention the fact of the matter, the pull rate for the Charizard is extremely hard to get, and the sets for pulling good things in that set are extremely hard, or the cards for that set, and on top of the fact that the condition print for that set was absolutely atrocious. So hate that set. Forbidden Light and Team Up are the lowest, which makes sense. Ultra Prism has the best value. I want to take a look at that. We're going to take a look, actually. Why does that make the most sense, Raheem? I want you to explain that to me. Because the Team Up booster box is insanely expensive. So when you say the least expensive, are you referencing the, you know, cards to booster box pricing? Oh, how many listings for the cards? Oh, gotcha. Yes, no, that 100% makes sense. Oh, snapper doodles. I am going to be doing a little bit of a checkout. Hold on real quick, guys. For those people that are interested, Brilliant Stars is now available. Where's my wallet? Do I have it in my pocket? Where did I put my wallet? Oh! Brilliant Stars Celebration, or Brilliant Stars Elite Trainer boxes are available. Oh, wow. Place pre-order. Let's see if it goes through. Shout out to Raheem. It went through, my guy. Thank you. I just placed an order for 4. Heck yeah, bro. Thanks for that, my guy. I just bought a case of them. Yeah, that is definitely going to go to the collection. That's for sure. I'm going to pre-order 4 more if I can. Oh, I'm not a robot, I swear. But yeah, for those people that... Oh, I've been blocked, bro. I only bought 1 of them. That's not worth getting blocked. But going back to it, you said Forbidden Light and Team Up have the lowest, which makes sense. Ultra Prism. Let's take a look at Ultra Prism. We're going to take a look at that. Also, I'm going to go back to the chat and see what you guys also said. Jolteon is yours. My thing with Jolteon... Here, let me take a look. Oh, that's a pretty sick card. I would say the VMAX for the Jolteon is definitely my favorite of the VMAXs. For sure. So I definitely will have to agree with you on that. Patrick, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your visuals. Thank you for your videos. Do you think it's usually a better deal to buy graded 10s at auction or buying several near mints and hoping? Great question. I think it really comes down to a couple of things. I think one, are you buying modern or are you buying vintage? If you're buying modern, then I think it's a better deal to take a chance if you're getting a good price. Oh, well, actually, hold on, man. It's so broad of a question to ask. It is a very broad question to ask. I think always the safest play is going to be, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Battle styles, right? If we go right now and we say we're going to take a look at the battle style set, and I'll explain why I'm using battle styles as an example. If we go battle styles, high to low, Tyranitar, $65, right? Newer set, probably get it odds 9s and 10s. Tyranitar V, PSA 10, right? 425, 400, 405, right? You say to yourself, you buy it for 70, you grade it for, $10 at the time. And then you, at that rate, are paying about $80, $90 a card. So you're saying to yourself, 90 times about 4.5. We'll say about 5, right? So you get the opportunity of 5 Tyranitars, right? One of them hits a 10, you make your money. We say 9. Sells for around 143. You at that point would basically be getting your money back. But here's the problem with this, and here's the problem with this idea. This was back when they were doing bulk submissions for $10. You can't do that now, so I can't really make that same argument. I would have made that argument in the past, but as it currently stands, at this point, it's way worth getting PSA 10s because the current prices for PSA grading. But prior, or if bulk submissions do reopen again, then in my personal opinion, I think definitely better route for modern. Because if, hypothetically speaking, you miss on all 3, you get 9s, which, it's possible. Sending in 5, you're spending around $450. You're gonna make your money back on purely 9s because you have a high probability when new sets come out to have only 9s and 10s. Not to mention, of course, if you're doing it right, you can find, sellers that are going to be a lot more trusted. And when I say newer, I don't literally mean, oh my god, it's opening week, it's time to go buy the card and grade it. Like, no, because you're going to be paying high premium. But Battle Styles is a modern set. So it's been almost a year now since when it came out back in March of last year. March of last year? Right? Yes, March of last year. Wow, time flies. So that's just kind of how I look at it. But once you start talking about older cards, then it becomes less and less profitable, especially if you're purposely trying to go just for 10s. So that's kind of my personal opinion. It's very risky. It can pay off more in the modern, but with current grading prices, it's not the best, especially if you're just trying to flip as it stands right now. PCR, VOR, NGO. Don't know what that means, but thanks for stopping by, brother. Anonymous, is Brilliant Stars going to have Eternatus character art? We do not know if that has been confirmed yet, but we do know as far as it goes that they're going to have to cut a lot of the trainer cards and put them in either a special set that's going to be kind of like celebrations like Kin Fates, Shining Fates kind of set with just elite trainer boxes, and they're probably going to do promos. Not confirmed yet, but I know there's going to be at least 30 or so that are going to be in the set. Raheem, for modern, it's very easy to find PSA 10 quality cards at under market price. I think that, especially on auction too. I mean, auction is where you're really going to find it, which obviously you had mentioned that is it worth finding on auction. You can definitely find it. You just got to ask yourself how much work you really want to, put into it when it comes to either buying or when it comes to flipping, because those are two different things. And then you also have to ask yourself, am I going to be willing to pay the fees that are going to, come with selling on eBay or other sites, or are you going to go a different route? How are you going to do it? Modern is just not investable at all. Yes and no, Pokemon Catcher. From a singles perspective, I would agree with you for the most part. From a sealed perspective, I think it has some of the best opportunity long term, especially when you talk about Evolving Skies booster boxes and what I think they'll be able to do. My boy Trav, frail old man voice. I remember back in my day, Pokemon USA was very small. You type in the chat, Eli himself. Travis, that's so funny. I mean, bro, it's crazy to see. Like, we had at one point 15 people watching the stream, asking me, just blowing up the chat, asking questions. And before, it was only like 3 or 4 of you guys, and that was like back before I got COVID, so it wasn't that long ago. I mean, at the most, I was maybe getting 10, but I'm definitely pushing there as my subscriber count's going, and you know, I love it. Honestly, I should just do days where I don't just say I'm streaming, I'm just answering questions. But here's the problem with that logic, Pokemon Catcher. You can't just say overprinted, because the thing about Pokemon sealed product is Evolutions booster boxes were overprinted. Hidden Fates Elite Trainer boxes were overprinted. Hidden Fates tins were overprinted. And a lot of other popular sets within the XY and the the Sun and Moon era were drastically overprinted. And we're not even talking about, like, you know, oh, well, it's different now because supply chains have been locked up. Although they've been really adjusting their overall, you know, printing to demand, it's been one of these things where, you know, they've still kind of gone back on a lot of sets and have kind of skipped over them when it comes to printing to a large amount. So it's a very unfair statement to say when you see XY booster boxes going for around $700. So that obviously is not true, because it was obviously a set that was overprinted. And then you talk about just the individual single packs are going for around $15+. Then you on top of the fact of the matter that you say Hidden Fates, which got all the way up to 400 with the reprint, it still stayed at its low above $100, then 150, and that's a set that was within reprint ability. You say Evolving Skies, you buy that for $100, it could get reprinted in the dirt. It's never gonna go sub, you know, in my personal opinion, $90. And then you say to yourself, once it goes out of rotation, guess what, Pokecatcher? Within the next 5 years, my personal opinion, I don't think it's a bold statement to say that once it goes out of rotation, it's going to be around $300 to $400. You're not going to see that with some of the older, you know, Wizards of the Coast era product that are going to have those type of returns in this current state and time. Obviously, you're going to see a lot of WotC products still go up from a percentage gain, but with the newer sets, you have a lot higher volatility. Of course, that's not to say you can't make high margins once again on WotC product, but at the end of the day, you've seen a huge spike in overall percentage gain when it comes to a lot of the, you know, Sun and Moon sets that went out of rotation, went out of print. And I feel like a lot of the boat has been missed for that. But your next opportunity is going to be within the Sword and Shield era. So, because we're literally just looking at historical trends. Evolution. Okay, but here's the problem, Pokemon Catcher. You're saying that in your opinion it's worth $200 max, but it doesn't matter what your opinion is. It matters what the overall market opinion is. That's the problem, is you can't look at it from the perspective of I think it's overvalued. You have to look at the perspective of this is what the market believes. And the market is going to predict it, whether you agree with it or not, whether I agree with it or not, because I agree. I do think it's overvalued. I think it should be worth more, around $400. $200, I think that's really low, but once again, obviously it doesn't matter what we think. It matters what the market thinks. And so you have to understand what the market likes, what the market wants. That's what you do as an investor. You go against your predispositions, you go against your biases and your emotional decision making, and you look at it from a rational investor's perspective. That's why, once again, going back to it, Evolving Skies, really good opportunity, especially when you've seen such a high floor for demand for that set, while all the other sets have really started to absolutely tank, going sub 100, and this has been the one set that's been strong when it comes to sticking around that $100 price point. So Wiz, and I appreciate you too, as always, brother. Thanks for asking these questions. In 5 years, these can you think they'll be considered crap, but that's the thing, my guy, is people were saying the exact same thing about XY. People literally, like Rudy, were making videos saying no one wants Furious Fist. Furious Fist is a garbage set. No one wants Evolving Skies. Evolving Skies got printed in the ground. No one wants it. Evolving Skies booster boxes going for 400. Furious Fist going for 800. These are the exact same arguments people were making back in the X and Y era and back in the Sun and Moon era. So you're literally making the exact same argument, except historically speaking, that's not exactly what happened. No, because even idiots stop losing money and exist at some point. But that's 100% not true, my guy, because here's the thing. You're missing the point of nostalgia. The whole reason why a lot of these sets like Furious Fist, XY Evolutions, and, you know, historically speaking, even Steam Siege, a garbage set like Steam Siege is worth $200. So for you to say that sets like Evolving Skies, out of all sets, which is an amazing set first and foremost, is going to perform well, I'm not obviously like trying to get into like a full-on debate with you, but I think, in my personal opinion, like I think you have to look at it from a different perspective, my guy. Obviously, I think we're gonna have to end it at, you know, you have your perspective, I have mine, but I'm just looking at basic, you know, history and what history has shown us. And, you know, once again, you're making the same arguments people were making back in 2014, the same arguments people were making back in 2017, and history has proven that that is just not a true statement. But like I said, man, agree to disagree. That's what it's about. And I thank you for asking me these questions, because I do like to explain out my thought process. And of course, you don't have to agree on everything. Spencer Buff, what do you think a good price for a case of Evolving Skies is? Well, if we were talking about booster boxes, what I was selling them on my site for was $630. I think, don't quote me on this. We can take a look right now. Actually, we're not even going to need a quote on it. We're just going to go click on Evolving Skies. We're going to see that Evolving Skies, oh my god, oh, yo, these have gone up so much. Oh my god, I forgot how much they've gone up. My thing is, Spencer, if you can find them for around $115 to $110, I think that is a great deal. That's my personal opinion. Obviously, I was preaching to you guys about, you know, a couple weeks back, if you can get a case for around $650 to $600, I said that's about the premium range. Obviously, I was actually selling them fairly fast for $630. So I think that's a good price range. But obviously, I sold out of that, so it's kind of hard at this point. But yeah, if you can try and find it for below $650, I think that's a good deal. But I think you can probably find on eBay, actually. Here, let's see, because, you know, TCG Player can be very deceiving. Let's take a look and see what eBay... Evolving Skies booster box. Let's take a look. Evolving Skies booster boxes. Evolving Skies booster boxes. Collectibles. Games and accessory. Yeah, man. I mean, they've gone up drastically in price. I mean, we can see if there's... Let's take a look at this. $10 available. I mean, the math in my head is around $670. So you're paying about $20 over kind of what would be a great deal. But this is honestly still a good deal. You can still buy these for $112, especially with everyone else selling them for more. Trusted seller. Only, you know, 10 more available. It's worth an opportunity picking up at this price. Obviously, you know, you make your own financial decisions, not financial advisor. But yeah, no, I mean, finding this for $112, there's only 10 left, my guy. Not trying to say that to make you FOMO, but I am saying that that's still not a bad price, especially considering it's close to the range I was looking at. Travis, people said that about Sun and Moon, even XY, those boxes are doing fine. Sealed MSRP stuff for desirable sets will most likely at least double within a few years, even if it was overprinted. 100% agree, Travis. Same thing was said about Black and White. Same thing was said about Diamond and Pearl. Everyone hated that set. Now you're seeing a Level X card selling for upwards of $1,000, which in my personal opinion is insane. I was saying Level X's was undervalued. Now I'm saying they're overvalued, which is a crazy day for me to say that. Say the same thing, of course, about XY. Say the same thing about Sun and Moon. People will always undervalue things during bear markets and then say things are overvalued during bull markets. They'll say, I missed the opportunity. They'll say when prices are cheap, they'll say that it's, you know, when prices are cheap, they'll say that it's worthless. And then when prices are too expensive, they say, I wish it was cheaper. And then when it becomes cheaper, then they say it's worthless. It's like this, it's just this roller coaster of, you know, why buy at the bottom because you don't have that emotional sentiment, and that's when the best time to buy is. But then when it's the top, then they missed out on the opportunity because they looked at it from an emotional lens. Obviously, I'm not saying or pointing that into anyone specifically. I'm just saying this is a common trend that I've seen, and this is just a principle that's been preached a lot when it comes to just investing principles. Angry RT is Celebrations Modern Day King. I think Celebrations will be a very good collectible set. Obviously, we talked about it in one of my videos. When it came to Generations, although it did have a subset, it didn't really have high hitting cards. Celebrations doesn't have high hitting cards when you talk about valuations, but it is a very collectible set. And with that being said, collectible sets are ones that will perform well long term, especially when you look at the fact of the matter that they are part of that kind of special subset of holiday specials, which I actually did a full video breakdown not that long ago that you can watch. But I think Celebrations will be great. The problem with your opinion is the market is based on a not real market. It's based on a not real market. But that's not true, dude. This is a Pokemon card market. Like, that's literally what this is. So, and this is a card market that's been established for 25 years now. And then you have baseball card markets that have been going for 100 years now, I think, or at least 50 plus. So the trading card market is well established. So that's not a true statement. Obviously, you can't look at it at a chart like you can stocks and real estate. But that doesn't mean that it's not a market, because there's a reason that there's companies, multi-million dollar, almost pushing billion-dollar companies like PSA and BGS. Actually, I think BGS or PSA sold for $5 billion. So it's not like there's a huge amount of money. No one's just gonna buy a PSA for that amount without it being an actual market, my guy. So yeah, that's not a true statement. What would be your ranking of the Sword and Shield era sets thus far? Video idea. That's funny. If we're talking straight booster boxes, honestly, if we're not even talking straight booster boxes, Evolving Skies is number one. I mean, bro, it's hard to compete with Evolving Skies. If we're talking booster boxes, Evolving Skies is number one. Vivid Voltage is number two. Crap, man. If we're being completely honest, there hasn't been really a ton of really good hits in the Sword and Shield era. Vivid Voltage and Evolving Skies are kind of the best right now, but Sword and Shield base is not that good. Rebel Clash is not that good. Battle Styles is not that good. Chilling Reign's not bad. It's a very much mid set. Fusion is a good set, but I wouldn't consider it amazing. I think that Brilliant Star is going to do well, so I would say, obviously, when it comes out, I'll definitely put that above Vivid. But I would say, like, that's kind of where I'm looking. Now, if we talk about subsets, Champion's Path, more like Machamp's Path, and you just get luck at pulling Charizards. And then, you say, Shining Fates, it was a knockoff of Hidden Fates with less, alternate arts. It's a cool set. It'll do well from an investment perspective, but my personal opinion, I think Sun and Moon kind of knocked it out of the park a lot more. But still, nonetheless, still there is, of course, diamonds in the rough with Evolving Skies and other sets. What site are you using that's on the screen? eBay. I was just literally looking at eBay. I literally just looked up Evolving Skies booster boxes and it popped up under eBay. It's uncertain if there will be another wave. Well, Anonymous, one of the things that I talked about is, historically speaking, there have always been reprints for a lot of sets. Like, for example, Unbroken Bonds and Unified Minds got a reprint right before competitive play was about to rotate them out of, right before they're about to be rotated out of competitive play. So historically speaking, you've seen reprints come along, and not to mention it's a very popular set to begin with. So in my personal opinion, odds are it's more than likely going to get a reprint sometime in the near future, at least, at latest, I would say, right before it rotates out of competitive format, because the Pokemon Company likes to prioritize making the individual cards valuable affordable for those that are trying to compete in tournaments. So I would not be surprised. Pokemon Catcher, if you're looking for double your money, it's aiming pretty low. But here's the deal, my guy. If you literally bought an Evolutions booster box in 2020 in June, and sold at the high after buying from the low, you could buy it for as low as 95 bucks and sell it for as high as 1,000. That is a 1,050% return. And to say too, my guy, that aiming low on 200 or double your money, I don't know what I don't know what you're doing to think that 200 is low. Because if you're talking about overall national index for, let's say we're talking SPY, say we're talking about you're just going for a non-aggressive index fund that is diversified in a lot of tech stocks as well as, small cap and large cap stocks. You're going to be making around 10% a year, not adjusting for inflation. My guy, that's great. Don't get me wrong. But with sealed product of Pokemon, if you get double extra money in 5 years, that's way better than a 50% gain in 5 years from an index fund. I'm not saying that's what you're talking about, but I'm saying that to think 2x is poor money, bro. I mean, it's especially for how safe of an investment it is. Like, that's not something to scoff at. But then once again, going to it, pulling it so you can see because it's covering the face, that's still a huge return, my guy, within the span of a year and a half. And obviously you can make the argument, well, of course, the market was just popping off during that time. But like I said, my guy, in the next 5 to 10 years, this is once again running the same as a cycle. I mean, we literally look at this in my videos. Like, we look at Pokemon, we look at Google Trends, man. I've talked about this in my videos. If you go to Google Trends and you just literally say Pokemon cards, if you look at Pokemon cards, my guy, and you look at this from 2004 to present, it literally follows the exact same way when looking at an overall trend in a market. And we're talking about now, if we look at it in the past 5 years, it looks amazing. Look at how beautiful this is when looking and comparing to psychology of markets. And I've shown this so many times. If we say psychology of the market image, why does it say crimmage? I don't even know why that's there. Bro, I mean, you can't one-to-one compare me and say this doesn't follow the same psychology of the market principles. Like, that is just so ignorant to say. Look at this, my guy. Like, this is literally a one-for-one comparison when looking at it from a market perspective. Pokemon does its same market cycles. This is the past 5 years. This is what we're looking at for the past 5 years. Obviously, this is zoomed out, so it's not going to look the same. If we were to zoom in, of course, which we can't because the tool won't let us, but if we were, you would see the same exact thing. It follows market trend analysis. This is very much basic understanding of just overall, one-to-one investing. Like, I learned about this a lot in my micro and macroeconomics when talking about, how to understand correlations and trends in markets. I think I watch it. Thanks for all your answers. Appreciate it. Thank you as always, Spencer. I really appreciate it when you guys ask me questions. Seriously, I love answering your guys' questions, and I wouldn't be able to do without your support. And you're basing off it like the hype is not reality. But yeah, no, but of course, like I said, I just literally already made a counter argument with the argument that is the same thing to be said about Bitcoin. Bitcoin had hype that got it to 20K, crashed all the way down to 3K, got it all the way to 69,000. It's going to crash again. It's going to go up to 100,000. This is what happens. 2000 crash bubble. You had hype that led the market in 08 to record housing prices, crashed. Everything got cheap again. You get in at the bottom, housing market is all-time highs again. Bro, whether it's Pokemon market hype, whether it's stock market hype, whether it's crypto market hype, whether it's housing market hype, hype is hype. It's going to be a part of a market, especially that's what you see in a bull trend. I don't know what you want me to say, my guy. You keep making weird arguments when I can just correlate it to everything and how it just once again looks the same way as other markets. So I'm going to answer. These are the last questions I'm going to answer. I'm going to go back to Travis and Wiz, and then I'm going to be done because I've been going for 2 hours, and I'm losing my voice. So once again, thank you guys all so much for stopping by, but I'm going to answer these last couple questions, and then I'm going to hop off. What do you think if Pokemon ever decided to do serialized Pokemon cards like sports? That's a great question, Spencer. I know, obviously, that Magic has been talking about that. I think it could be good in an understanding when it came to knowing the true kind of population reports on individual cards, I think it could be good. I think it could be good if it is done right. That's my personal opinion. But you don't want them to botch it. But I think it could be a good thing, honestly, in my personal opinion. So, because having more transparency in a market is never a bad thing. Thank you, Tanner, as always, brother. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Oh, the one before eBay. Oh, TCG player. TCG player. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. TCG player. That's the one I was looking at. I just mean, why not buy a PSA 10 card that costs a lot if you can afford it? Think will appreciate better, like a crystal or whatever. Like, I don't know what that means. Why not buy a PSA card that costs a lot if I can't afford it? I think it will appreciate better than like a crystal. I don't know what you mean by that. Also, PSA cards, historically speaking, have performed a lot more poorly, because as you open more sealed product, more singles cards go into population, and as more go into population, then more get added to the PSA report as they get graded. So sealed is a deflationary asset, versus single cards or PSA graded cards are an inflationary asset. So you have to look at it from that perspective when talking about overall supply and demand. So that's why it's better to just hold sealed than individual. Hey, this is kind of off topic, but have you ever invested in crypto? I've been considering it for the past few days, but haven't yet. I've been in crypto since 2017. Yep, I've been in since the... Oh, God, man. I remember seeing Cardano at 2 cents. 1.7 cents. I got in at 10 cents. Bailed at 140 and took profit there. Now I regret it because it just went all the way up to $3. But to answer your question, Travis, I'm very knowledgeable when it comes to crypto. I've been in the space for a very long time. I actively invest and trade in crypto. It's one of those things I absolutely love. My personal opinion on do I think crypto is something that is a good investment? I think it depends on your risk tolerance. Obviously, it's been very profitable for me. It's been very profitable for a lot of people. But the idea is, what is your overall time frame of investing? Are you looking for short term? Are you looking for long term? Are you looking for medium term? Obviously, if you invested in 2017 and then at the very top, tippy top at 20K, and you sold at the tippy top of what is our current market, then you would have made your money. Or if you bought in 2019, at the near bottom of around 3,000, and you sold at the top, you 23x your money. So I mean, it just depends. Are you willing to wait, that kind of 3 to 5 year span? And if you are, then you've got great opportunity. And as this market gets bigger and, becomes less volatile, then obviously there will be more and more, the cycles will be longer and longer, because, as more people come into the market, a lot of these formations for overall market cycles will start to play out longer. That being said, I'm a firm believer in crypto. I think it's a great, investment. I'm invested in it. Not financial advice, not financial advisor. Just once again, understand the risk tolerance, and if you're gonna do it, don't be emotional about it. Look at it from a long-term perspective. Personal opinion. Thanks. No, thank you, Wiz. Seriously, my guy. Crystal Charizard PSA 10 is way better investment than a 25K booster box. I mean, like I said, my guy, you're at that point now. You're just comparing apples to oranges. I can give you 1,000 different examples showing you that you're going to have a better percentage gain from a sealed box than you are a individual single card. Like, I can give you hundreds of thousands of examples, because historically speaking, it has been shown time over time that individual sealed is going to perform better, because once again, it's a deflationary asset versus singles cards are an inflationary asset. And I'd much rather take deflationary over inflationary, because as more and more of it gets open, it's just going to go up in more value over time. And as more and more gets open too, it's just going to hurt the cards that are, being graded and sent off to PSA. Although they're performing well, they'll perform well, but you're going to have that kind of buffer that's going to allow it to stay a lot more stagnant that you would see as sealed. TCG looks different on my phone. Yeah, dude, I'll actually have to check that out. Got it. I will probably ask more questions later. Yeah, bro. I mean, Travis, I'll be doing this on Thursday. Honestly, I might just do a Q&A session, because I had so many people ask questions, and I love answering all your guys' questions. I mean, seriously, keep asking away. I'm never going to turn away a question. I love having these, conversations with you. So, but yeah, no, as far as it goes, Pokemon Catcher, those boxes are like toilet paper. You can say they're like toilet paper, my guy, but guess who's made a crap ton of money off of toilet paper? You can sit and laugh at it, my guy, but statistics are statistics, and the facts are the facts, you know? You might not feel that way, bro, but the facts are gonna say otherwise, my guy. So, and that's all that matters. So that's just kind of what I would say to that, and that's what I'm gonna kind of finish it on, you know? So you can have your own emotional opinion on it, but I'm gonna base mine in, you know, statistics and facts based on what historical data is shown. So, and I've shown that throughout the span of the video for the past half an hour. So at this point, it's like I said, there's no need to continue, and that will actually be how I end today's video. Thank you guys once again all so much for watching. Seriously, can't thank you guys enough for everyone who stopped by to stream, to listen. I think I might just do Q&As honestly and just play video games in the background. Just have casual discussions and answer you guys' questions because I love doing this. This is awesome. Both the good and the bad questions. I can't thank you guys enough for all you do. But as far as it goes, I